Yeah, it's Vincent again. Common mistakes in e-commerce. In this chapter, I'll be talking about some of the common mistakes e-commerce businesses or e-commerce operators are fond of making without being aware of it. And I think if you take this very look at it closely, you'll be able to avoid yourself from making such mistakes so that you can increase your sales and um, your business growth. One of the mistakes, there are also, let me state this, um, there are a lot of mistakes, depending on case by case, depending on the kind of business you run. There are a lot of kind of mistakes you can make as well. It's not just like maybe it is close ended, it's just this and this. You just need to be sure that you're doing the right thing. But I have listed 9 pointers which I have categorized as the fondly made or common mistakes by many operators. These are mistakes I myself I have made in the past, and when you look at this closely and avoid yourself from making such mistake, then you'll be heading to the right direction. One of it is poor product search in your or your feature on your website. Having a poor product search feature on your website um, could lead to bounces. What are bounces? People coming to your site, not going further, not taking further action beyond certain stage. So when you have good product search feature on your website, there are chances that people can easily locate what they are looking for. People can easily see what they are looking for and buy it. So there are two sides to this. First of all, the way you could increase your search on your website is by having a search widget space where people could come in, and a search feature where people could come in and search for, maybe they're looking for Huawei phone. They could just type Huawei and the list of Huawei comes out, and these things comes pre embed with a lot of e-commerce website. But in case yours doesn't have it, you need to have a search with your search feature on your website where people can search for your products. And another way for the search as well, you could increase your search feature on website is to make the product category listing very strategic, where people can search for it. You could use categories like electronics, apparel, depending on what you sell. Electronics, apparel, women stuffs, men stuffs. Break the category down. Under apparel, you could see women apparel, men apparel. Under maybe XYZ thing. So just use categories to increase categories and filter system to increase search visibility on your store. For instance, now I want to go to a store where they sell different phones, and I'm looking for a techno phone, for instance, and I want a techno phone that is within the range of 10 to 20,000 naira. All I need to do is I need to be able to go to the store, click on mobile devices and gadgets under the categories. I click mobile devices and gadgets. When I click mobile devices and gadgets, I'm seeing all mobile devices. But really, I'm looking for I have a specific need. If the search feature is well set on the site, then I should be able to set filter. I should be able to filter. There are a couple of filter features, latest uploaded, price, filter by price, and all of that. I should be able to filter that I'm looking for product within XYZ naira to XYZ naira and search for it, and it shows me all the product within that price range. As well, I could as well go to the search widget and just type technophone without going through the category, and when it shows me all the technophones, I should be able to filter that search and say I'm looking for technophone within this search, within this price range. So take this into consideration. Have a search widget on your site to increase your search feature, and as well have a category kind of listing. Let it be apart from listing a generic product, let it be also a category where people can, is in most online stores. Let it be a category where people can easily search for a specific item they're looking for. So that is it for improving search, and I believe you're going to take this into consideration to increase the search feature for your website. Another one is called poor customer service. Have a line that is dedicated, that is online, visible, people can contact you depending on if you want that, but you need to have a way to communicate with your customer. A customer service feature system. Some of the basics are having a website that people can easily having a number that people can easily call. That is, if you've not grown so big, you're starting and you need to be able to engage your customer. If you've grown so big, like maybe Konga or the rest of them, you may feel that okay, there's no need having a phone number on my website where people can just call. But I think they still do have. So you can consider having a phone number that people can call to make inquiries, because when people want to pay, they are not seeing you. They need to know that this guy is still functional. I hope I'm not just dealing with a dead side where I'm just going to pay money and it goes into thin air. They want to be sure that you're active. Really, if I go to e-commerce, I remember when I purchased something a while back, I was looking for this item, searched for it, and I saw it on the store. Um, when I wanted to place the order, they only have a feature for pay before delivery, and I needed to pay enter my credit card. So I had to wait till the next morning to call them and be sure that are people here? Am I going to get the item when I pay? When am I going to get it? When are the likely that I'm going to get it? And things like that. So you need to consider having a customer service support on your website. You can have an email address, you can have a phone number as well. You can have a chat widget. You could also have a contact us form. On the contact us, people could just see a form that they could just enter their name so that they don't have to start going to their inbox or all of that to reach you. They could just see a form, they could enter their name, enter their phone number, enter their email address, and type in their query, their message, and send to you. That is a contact form. You could also have a chat widget. Remember, somewhere in this lecture, we talked about having chat widget on your site where you can communicate in real time with your customers and buyers. You can be online, you can install it on your phone, your chat widget on your phone, and you can just chat with your customer like you're communicating on WhatsApp, all of that. But it's a real time chatting with your buyer. Another way, it's also one of the common mistake people online businesses do make, operators, is that they delay shipping. Really, if you delay your shipping so long, try as much as you can, do everything. If it's possible for you to start shipping the day the order was placed or the next day, try and do it. Try and work with a courier company. We've talked about logistics and delivery in this course. Go back to refer to it. Try and work with a logistic company that delivers as fast as possible. Try and work with the one that delivers within your that has a pickup close to you. At the end, the primary objective is to make sure that you make your delivery as quick as possible. Let people be able to get this item as fast as possible without so much delay, because when the delay could be dangerous really in e-commerce. When you delay a lot, there are chances that they may lose interest in the business, in the product they have placed order for. So another one you want to consider is lack of social media presence. Really, people could also want to reach you through your social media. They want to check out your social media, see what you're doing. Have a social media. Social media definitely would make make your business so there'll be more communication in the business. People through social media, you can build audience that you're maintaining. You can nurture them and all of that. Communicate new releases to them. For instance, you have 100,000 fans liking your Facebook page, which you've built over time, and you could publish new announcements to 100,000 fans for free, really. So you need to have social media presence. This social media presence should be duly integrated on your website, and also you have them, your buyers can follow up with you for new announcements and all of that. So consider having a social media presence for your store. And as well, when you have so many very complex and long product order process, it becomes a challenge for your business. Don't make for someone to come to your store and see and search for what they want and see it, and they want to place an order. Try as much as you can to make it so swift as possible. Remove irrelevant aspect of it where they have to do this, confirm this, confirm that. Let them just go enter the details. If they need to register, very easily register and place order. If you don't make this process very easy, you see people when they try to place order and maybe it's not working and it's giving them so much headache and they just like, oh, please let me go to the market tomorrow and get this, and I can't be going through all this. Really, I have stopped processes of placing order because of the complexity severally. Really, you don't want to do that. Just make sure that, three two steps. Someone clicks on it, enter the details, place order. The more the steps is easier, the more chances that you're gonna get more orders. So try to avoid that mistake on your store. Another one is zip code and zip or postal code request on your order form. Well, I was the one. I discovered this, while a couple of my e-commerce stores, while I was engaging with the buyers through the chat widget. Now, this basically implies on most e-commerce stores, most e-commerce team, it comes just like that in WooCommerce, which is a cat. WooCommerce, like if you've been following this course, we talked about WooCommerce, we talked about SCAT, we talked about WordPress cat applications which you can integrate on your e-commerce site. Now, this cart, remember I said, manages, facilitate or manages the processes of, you're showcasing your product and the order processes and all of that. On the form for placing order, which comes in most cases pre-embed, pre-designed with the WooCommerce, with the e-commerce site. Let me just use that in general, where you enter your name, phone number, details, and shipping address and all of that. There is usually a feature that comes with most stores that is called zip code or zip or postal code. And really, in Nigeria, we all know that our postal code system is not very effective, so people don't ship through postal code. They just ship through your main address. And the problem is this: the problem is that when there is postal code or zip code request on your form, a lot of people, so many people want to place order on your store, don't know what a postal code is, don't know what a zip code is. And this request on most e-commerce stores comes as a compulsory column for you to fill. So if I am placing an order on your store and I see a place where they say put a zip code, and I don't know what a zip code is, or I don't know what a postal code is, or I don't have. Zip code basically, postal code is the code for your area. Zip code is the code for your country area code or whatever. But many people don't know. And when I placing an order, the request for this, if I put XYZ detail, it bounces back, they reject it, they say invalid zip code. If I put XYZ detail, they say invalid zip code. So as a result of it, I realized after a while that I've been getting a lot of uncompleted order because of this request. People don't know what to fill. They fill everything, and if they just put something here. Usually what I do to just bypass, if I'm placing order, because I know, I just enter the code 23401 and proceed, and it goes. But a lot of people don't know that you could, as a buyer, you could Google and get the zip code of your area, the postal code of your area. But really, people don't have to be doing all this. So try and remove this zip code request on your website. Try and remove it. Your developer should be able to do this for you. You're not the one to do it. On the order form, try and remove this zip code request, because a lot of people don't know what it is. And it will just make, you don't need it. You don't need the detail. Get only the details you need. Don't put so much detail. Get name, phone number, email address, shipping address. And I think that's all. That's all. So this one, you don't need it. Even if you get the detail, what do you want to do with it? So try and get this away from your order form, anywhere from your website, request for postal or zip code. Try and get it away so that people can easily place order, fill the details they know about, they know what the name is, they know what an email address is. If you are putting this, really, there are chances that you'll be getting high turned down, uncompleted order because of it. I discovered this after placing support on my site. I decided to do, as the owner, I decided to be engaged directly to place support on it, and I discovered that people were chatting me through, buyers were chatting me through the chat widget, and they were telling me, I have been trying to place order. I came yesterday to your site, I was trying to place order, it's not going. They were telling me to put in zip or postal code, and I don't know what this is. I've tried a couple of codes. I don't have postal code, I don't have zip code. What do? I got this feedback from several potential buyers, and only just you just can't imagine how much I have lost, how much customers I have lost as a result of this. So I put it out from my side and let it go, and let my site go as sweet as possible. Except you know how to, if you want to leave it on your site, you know how to make it as such that it doesn't come up as a compulsory request where people can just enter any code and it goes, or even if they don't enter anything, it goes, they can submit. So either ways, but you could just remove it as well. Another one is lack of product validation. People really, there was a time I wanted to buy get a washing machine, and I don't have an idea on product I'm going to use. I started checking out e-commerce, a particular product I'm going to go for. I checked out the e-commerce store. I started getting reviews. There was this particular brand I wanted to buy, and I had to check out the review. I wanted to see what people who purchased it are saying about it. And I checked out, and I got bad reviews on some. I didn't proceed. I got good reviews on some. So people were, but the stores I couldn't find a product that has reviews, I didn't proceed with them. I just took them on serious. So consider having product review feature on your site when you're publishing a product on your. If you're using e-commerce, if you're using WordPress, there's a place where you can put the feature allow review, and when you put it on, people can come and comment, wow, this product is good. Also, you can encourage customers, buyers, friends to come and post good reviews on product they purchase. People who buy, encourage, call them, please, could you, I'll send you the direct link to the product you bought, could you please go there and make a review, tell me about it, is it good, is that e-commerce store good, do you have any recommendation? So try and make a product review on your store, the product review feature where people can buy and where people can buy and also review about it, because potential buyers really want to see reviews, most especially when you're selling new product that people are not so familiar with. Potential buyers want to see reviews of what people are saying. When I want to buy a particular product now, I'm seeing people say, wow, this is the best product you can get, value for your money and all of that. Really, that can attract and increase sales. Another one is poor or insufficient product image. Some e-commerce stores will make the mistake of putting just one image for a brand, showing one side of it. People really want to see it because it's an e-commerce. You need to give them that possibility for product expression possibility, where they can see a lot about the product and know if this is what they want, if it's what they are looking for. They can't touch the product. The best you can do for them is to make sure that they can see various sides of it. So ensure that there is a feature for, there are enough images. Put out as much as 3, 4, 5, 6 product images, showing the image from various sides, clear images, and all of that. This will help you as well to increase your sales for your site and increase decision making by potential buyers. Another one is you want to check out. This is product description. Make sure you take your time. Don't be in a haste. Don't just put even if it's a popular product, make sure you put the description appropriately so that people know what they are going for. iPhone 6 camera, iPhone 6 phone, for instance. You put the name, put the description, put the battery size, put the every information that comes with the product. Check out e-commerce stores, standard e-commerce stores, Jumia and Konga, and see how they're putting up product description. So consider doing this for your product, whatever thing you're selling. In fact, some foreign US e-commerce stores, I check them out and I see they put enough feature like the kind of leather, if it's a leather product, every kind of feature that can make a buyer convinced that this is what I'm looking for, or this is what this thing is all about. So put a sufficient product description. When you're uploading the product on your website, you see a feature for it where you can include product description. So consider this as a way to also avoid making, these are common mistakes being made by most operators. So we just talked about common mistakes in e-commerce, and I believe that you're going to take steps to avoid yourself making this mistake. And we're going to move next to the other course, the other chapter. I hope to see you there. And don't forget, you have questions you want to ask, you can come to the community to ask your question. Really, we'll be there to help you, as well as a student taking this course. If there are questions you see in the community, I advise you as well to contribute. You have an idea or you have a solution, try and contribute, try and answer if you know it. Myself, I'll try as much as I can to be active on it as well. So we're going to move on to this course now. I hope to see you there soon. Thank you.